Happening in commodities, though. Manisha standing by with that bit. Manisha, good morning.
Morning, Prashant. Well, I'm going to talk about those commodities which matter the most as we have holidays coming in. And, well, it's not good news because when you look at the cocoa and the coffee prices, well, they are trading near all-time highs. I'll start with cocoa first, and these are the all-time highest prices that you have seen at $11,900 a ton. The prices have gained up quite strongly in this year. Until now, we are up by nearly 185 percentage point. Well, it has to do with the rising cost, and that has impacted the downstream companies. There are various reports suggesting on how the chocolate companies, dessert companies and cake prices have gone up in this year. And the final week or 10 days of this year could be looking at higher prices as well. The gains come in on the back of global cocoa markets facing their worst or the biggest deficit in 60 years and for the 2023-24. And the current year also is expected to be on a deficit side here. The global markets are facing this deficit for a third straight year, and the next year isn't expected to be any better. Well, it has been about crop failures in the major producers like Ivory Coast and Ghana, the crop diseases, aging trees. The newer trees will take time before they start productivity. And then it also has been about lower wages to farmers. So the sector clearly seems to be staring at various concerns there. If you look at the ICE, and that is where the global prices really get firm on the US ports, the inventories are at an 18-month lows. Also, when you look at the inventories, they are at a 20-year lows on ICE itself at around 38,000 bags there. The markets also are looking at the International Cocoa Organization report, which says that the next year the crop prospects seem better, but the higher prices for the retail perhaps could still be a reality. Take a look at the coffee prices, and we have seen very strong gains come in for that one at multi-decade highs for coffee prices also. So when you look at the prices in this year itself, we have seen strong fundamentals, speculative positions on the higher side, and the Arabica and Robusta prices have seen very strong gains as well. So 70% up for Arabica and 90% up for Robusta prices is how coffee is also trading at. The only respite clearly comes in case of sugar prices, which have seen 4% of a decline overnight. And with that, sugar is now trading at around 3-month lows. Well, the global supply outlook has improved from Brazil, from India and from Thailand as well, which is bringing the prices down. The Brazil crushing in the second half of November actually has been on the higher side. And the markets also are looking at the USDA report, which says that we are looking at sugar consumption and production higher in this year. If you look at the sugar prices in this year until now, we are down by 4%. So only respite when it comes to sweets and desserts and chocolates during Christmas and holidays comes in from sugar, because cocoa and coffee prices are trading at an all-time highs.
All right, Manisha, thank you very much for that.